questions about this Shungite, and I wanted to share some of the things. I'm going to probably have to break this up a bit because this crystal is so valuable and so powerful that there's so many things in regards to it. And so I'm going to share a few things about it, and then I'm probably going to stop because I don't want to make the video too long, and be able to help you understand and share what it is about this crystal. Now, I found some information online. It's called Crystal Benefits, and it's titled Things You Didn't Know About Shungite, the stone with healing powers. Now, we're talking about it because of the prospect of the 5G and the fact that it absorbs energy, so it protects you from the 5G waves. And so I want to talk a little bit about it, maybe give you a little bit of understanding and insight about it, so that maybe if you are considering maybe getting some Shungite, having a little bit of understanding about it may help a little bit. I've even shared some information on my Instagram as well as Facebook. So it talks about this Shungite consisting of carbon and silicate minerals. Shungite is no ordinary stone. It is known to possess healing powers and ability to protect from evil. 5G is evil. Here is an overview and history, properties, and magical benefits of this stone. So Shungite is a black, lustrous, non-crystalline mineraloid that contains fullerenes. I've also shared some things about fullerenes being a carbon molecule that typically could not have been constructed normally, and it's pretty much how I got its name, but it's something that you can look up. It's called fullerenes. It is the only natural source of fullerenes. It is formed by a cluster of mixture of carbon, silicon dioxide, and pyrite, iron oxide, and aluminum oxide particles. Originally meaning a mineraloid that has over 90% carbon, the term Shungite may also refer to as Shungite-bearing rocks based on their carbon content. They can be classified as Shungite 1, Shungite 2, Shungite 3, and Shungite 4, and Shungite 5, where Shungite 1 has the highest carbon percentage, which is 98 to 100. Shungite 5 has only 10% carbon. Based on its luster, Shungite can be classified as bright, which is lustrous, semi-bright, semi-dull, and dull. A unique property of Shungite is its conductivity. It is attributed to the carbon nanoclusters in this stone. In its purest form, Shungite is known to possess a very high conductivity. In fact, this property is the test to distinguish an authentic Shungite from a fake one. Brilliant variety. The brilliant variety is C94, the C standing for carbon. Is only 1% of it is extracted of all the Shungite mined. It is very hard and difficult to shape, which is why Shungite of its variety are merely polished and used as pendants. Its carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and ash contents are as follows. The C, which is carbon, equals 94%. The O, which is oxygen, and the N is 1.9%. The H, which is hydrogen, is 0.8%, and ash 2.2%. The C mate gravity variety. The C64 matte gray variety is the most common Shungite. Its carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and ash contents are as follows. C equals 64%, O and N equals 3.5% oxygen and nitrogen, and its hydrogen is 6.7%, its ash is 3.3%. So now I'm gonna give a little history about Shungite. Shungite got its name from Shunga village in Russia, where the first deposit of this stone were found. Other deposits of Shungite include the one in Lake Onega, area of Karelia, Zazagozie, one of the Vyaznoye, and small deposits in Kamchatka, Czechoslovakia, in Russia. Deposits have only been in Austria, Congo, Kazakhstan, and India. As yet known, some believe the Shungite was from the breakdown of certain microorganisms that inhabited the ocean. Others say that it might have come on the Earth from outer space on a meteorite. It is not known how this stone came to our planet. Why Shungite is a mineral stone? Shungite has been put to medicinal use since 18th century. It is known as the stone of life. It possesses antibacterial properties and can be used for water purification. History has it that Peter the Great, the ruler of Russian Empire in the 17th century, has set up a spa in Karelia, Russia, where Shungite's water purifying properties were used. It is said that he had the soldiers in his army carry a piece of Shungite with them, which was probably a factor that helped the army in the Battle of Poltava. Fullerene rich. The fullerene content of Shungite is where its healing properties come from. It is believed to be a miracle stone that can help in the treatment of physical health ailments, boost mental health, and induce positive energy. Fullerenes are powerful and long-acting antioxidants. Antioxidants react with free radicals and stop the chain reactions that can lead to cell damage and degenerative diseases, similar to that of which would happen with exposure to 5G. Fullerenes help normalize cell metabolism, increase enzyme activity, give stability to cells, and boost the regenerative capacity of body tissue. They have anti-inflammatory properties and can help reduce pain and stress. Shungite, being a rich source of fullerenes, offer these health benefits to the individual using it. When water is treated with Shungite, the antioxidants in the mineraloids eliminates free radicals and other impurities in the water, and the fullerenes give it medicinal properties. It's no wonder the water bodies, springs or lakes, where the sources of Shungite are known to have very pure water, which has been used for healing purposes. Shungite. Shungite is an earth chakra stone. I mean, if any of you know about the chakras, you understand what this means. Which is to say, it helps provide grounding, that of your root chakra. Using this stone, wearing it or carrying it with you offers a good grounding and its associated benefits. This means it neutralizes the excess charge from your body to drain it into the ground. It also protects against radiation from television, cell phones, computers, microwaves, and the like 5G exposure. The health effects of this use of Shungite can be summarized as follows. It provides protection against electrosmog. I don't know if you're familiar with electrosmog. You really can't see it, but it's there. You probably can feel it, but you can't see it. It balances cosmic and telluric energies. With the use of Shungite, the effects of dirty electricity and geopathic stress can be reduced. It induces recovery and speeds up the process of healing. It absorbs negative energies and offers protection from anything negative or harmful to an individual, like 5G. It brings about spiritual growth. It can help achieve a positive transformation and aid in attaining a higher state of consciousness. Who couldn't use a higher state of consciousness? Tell me who. I'll continue. Did you know there's a Shungite room in Paris, among the first few of its kind, 43 square feet in area, with Shungite tiles on the floors and walls, and the ceiling coated with powdered Shungite. The room can be used for relaxation sessions as the means to re-energize yourself, and also for carrying out bioenergetic experiments. Now, I'm going to stop there, but the purpose of me going through this with Shungite is because there's so many of us who are going to be at risk because of not only the exposure you have with 4G, but 5G is not going to make anything that you have to deal with when it comes down to the electronics any better. I'll continue this later, but I'm going to stop here because, again, like I said, I didn't want to make the video too long, but it is very important that you don't just listen to this video, but do some extensive and in-depth research on Shungite and consider what it can do to help protect you and your family from the effects that 5G is going to have on all of us once it is fully rolled out and all of it is through the atmosphere and having impacts. Because this is not just a local, just in the US, this is a worldwide campaign that they're doing with this 5G. With that being said, I thank you for watching this video and hope that you have a blessed day.